Hi there, I'm Olivia and welcome back to Big Dream Crochet. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video and giving it a watch. And if you're a returning viewer, thanks for watching again. I'm glad you're here. So today I wanted to talk about the new year. So currently, as I'm filming this, it's a couple days before New Year's Eve, and there are some things that I want to work on for my business, for Big Dream Crochet in 2024. And I thought that it would be fun to share those goals with you and maybe inspire you to make some goals, or maybe you can share your goals with me in the comments and we can inspire each other that way. But yeah, there are a lot of things I want to work on because 2023 was a really interesting year for my business, which I'm going to kind of touch on in a second. But yeah, there are just some things that I want to do differently in 2024, and I think sharing them with you will help keep me accountable for meeting those goals, and also just yeah, it'll help build some community. Maybe maybe we'll find out that we have similar goals that we're going to work on, and we can support each other that way too. So before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I think a big portion of my viewers who consistently watch my videos and return to my channel are unsubscribed actually. So maybe if that's you, go ahead and subscribe right now. And if you're new here, I post all kinds of crochet content, crochet market content, crochet tutorials, just the whole thing with crochet. So definitely you can subscribe for that too if you're interested. But let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I will be crocheting as I chat with you. I kind of planned for this video to be a crochet and chat because yeah, I really need to work on this project. This is a sweater sleeve that I am working on, and I am supposed to finish this sweater by the end of the year. And I haven't worked on it in like 2 weeks. So yeah, I need to also use this time to crochet. So if you have a crochet project, definitely get that out. We can crochet and chat together. So let me start off by telling you kind of how 2023 went for me and my business. So 2023 was definitely an interesting year. In my personal life, a lot of big things happened. So I graduated college, I moved back to my hometown to live with my family, and I started a new job. Like, just kind of, I got my post grad life together for the most part, as much as I could get it together this year. And those are just some really big changes. I went to school out of state, so I had to move all my stuff back across the country and, adjusting to living with my family again after living with roommates and in dorms and apartments for the last 2 years is definitely, it's something that you have to go through. It's a big transition to make. So yeah, this year was kind of, I wouldn't say plagued. That's not necessarily the right word, but this was a year of transitions and change for me because I did graduate. I did graduate university, and a lot of changes ensued just from that change alone. So, yeah, with all of my personal transitions going on in my life, it was a little bit hard to keep up with Big Dream Crochet. Pretty much since I graduated, I haven't been working on my business as much as, I don't know if you can hear that, but that is definitely a helicopter flying over my house right now. Yeah, so since I graduated in April, I just haven't been able to work on my business as much as I had before, or as much as I am used to working on it. Yeah, the last 2 years of running my business, I've been at school, or has it really been 2 years? It's been, I guess, 1 year, but my 1 year of working on my business was I was at school full time. Like, there was nothing special happening that year, so it was just me doing school and working on my business, and it's a pretty consistent routine with that. But yeah, since graduating, my life has just completely changed. Which it's supposed to. That is supposed to happen. It's just hard to keep up with all the things the same way that I used to post grad. Um, so yeah, that is kind of the context for why I have these New Year's resolutions. I just know that my business, I haven't taken care of it the way that I usually take care of it because of all the things going on in my life. But now, finally, in December, at the end of 2023, I feel like my life is settling down. I'm going to find a consistent routine and rhythm soon. Um, and yeah, I feel like in 2024, I am going to be far more capable of, putting the consistent effort and work into my business, and really, cultivating it to grow. That is obviously the end goal, is growth always. And so yeah, that's kind of the reason why I wanted to make these 5 resolutions this year. And maybe 2023 was the same way for you, just very busy, full of change and transitions, that you didn't really have a steady ground to stand on to actually take care of your business the way that you are used to taking care of it. So just know you're not alone. Everyone has those kinds of years and those kinds of seasons. And yeah, I am excited though to be out of it and to be in a new season of growth and abundance and all of that. So yes, I'm excited for these New Year's resolutions. And yeah, I hope I actually stick with them, because if I do, then I feel like my business is going to be back where I want it to be. So I have a little sticky note here with my New Year's resolutions on them. So if you see me glancing down, I'm looking at that sticky note, because if I do not have a list of things that I am going to say, this video is going to be like 2 hours long. So I got to keep myself on track here. So my first crochet New Year's resolutions is to get back into making patterns. So I am a pattern writer from the beginning of my business. That is I think I tried to, when I first started my business, I tried to sell my makes on Etsy, but then I realized that there was actually a bigger market for crochet patterns. And so I started writing crochet patterns, and that is what really, helped boost my business. And it's something I love doing. I love designing things, making unique things, and sharing it with people. Teaching is definitely a big part of who I am, and pattern writing is kind of how I get to do that through crochet. And in 2023, I released a pattern every month until April. And when I graduated in April, I said I was going to take a break until I, had some consistency. Well, okay, that's actually not true. That's how it feels. So April was the time when I graduated in April, moved back home in May, and I did release crochet patterns after that too, but I think my motivation and my mindset for writing those patterns and sharing them was so depleted that I forget that I did that. Because it wasn't something I was necessarily passionate about in the moment. I just did it because I knew that I needed to do it. But I don't want it to be like that anymore. I want to be actually excited about writing patterns again, excited about designing new things. Like, that is where my creativity comes to life, is making new things with crochet. And that's the whole reason why I got passionate about crochet and running a business in the first place, is because I was able to use my creativity in new ways by designing patterns. And, I love being able to share it with the crochet community too. So I definitely want to get back to that. That is the root of my business. And I feel like I just kind of lost that this year with all the transitions in my life, and then some of the newer things that I was doing for my business too, like participating in markets and things like that, which those are all good things that I'm glad I did. But yeah, I think there's just a time where you're supposed to go back to your roots and, remember why you're passionate about something. And I think that's what this year is going to be for me, specifically through pattern writing, because I haven't done that in a while. And that's what makes me passionate about crochet in the first place. So I definitely want to get back to that and start pattern writing again. So that's my first resolution. And then this next one kind of goes hand in hand because the pattern writing and the second resolution work together. But I want to crochet more projects that are just for me. So that's how my passion for crochet started, is because I really liked being able to make things for myself. I liked being able to make accessories, my own clothes, statement pieces, all of that. That's something that I love doing. I love being creative that way and creating things I can actually use in my everyday life. That is like the most fulfilling projects for me. And that's how I got started. I was making, my own bags and hats and all of that, things that I could wear every day. And in 2023, I definitely still did that in the beginning of the year, but once I started doing markets in the summer, I feel like I just got tunnel vision and then only made projects for markets. Like I didn't make anything for myself. And I think that kind of killed my crochet motivation, my crojo, because I was consistently making things for other people and not myself. And, don't get me wrong, I love to make gifts for people and, share my passion with, maybe people who can't crochet like I do, but can appreciate the art of a crochet handmade object. I love doing that stuff. I still do. But I think I just kind of got burnt out from doing that, considering I did it so much with market prep and all of that. Yeah, I think I'm just ready to actually crochet what I want to crochet, not what I think other people are going to like or what other people are going to buy, what is going to be my best seller, all of that. But I want to make the things that actually make me happy and make me passionate about crochet, if you know what I mean. And the more that I am able to crochet unique things for myself, I tend to write patterns for those projects as well. Yeah, it's fun. When I'm enjoying a project, the more I want to share that project with you and the crochet community. So, yeah, I definitely want to get back to that, making products for me that are fun and just for me, not ones that I have to make like 10 different versions of it in order to sell or, making things for a market, all of that. Yeah, I just want to make more projects for me. That's where my passion for crochet came from, is being able to make things that enrich my own life, and writing patterns is just a bonus of that resolution. So, yeah, that's definitely something that I want to get back to. I don't know if you can see the theme here that's going on, but I feel like I just need to get back to the roots of my passion for crochet. Just after a really busy year, I think it's really easy to kind of lose the anchor that kind of holds your business together, holds your passion together. And whoops, I want to find it again this year. I want it to still be fun for me. And the more fun it is for me, the more things I get to make for you. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And yeah, I hope this year definitely uh, nurtures that idea. Okay, third, this one's a little bit different, but I really want to start incorporating sewing into crochet. So I got a sewing machine this year, and I've known how to sew for a while now, but never really had a machine. Never really made any big projects. But this year I did test the waters a little bit. I made an apron. I just made a tote bag the other day, and I made these like little bookmarks and dish towels. So, like, really basic, easy projects. But I feel like I'm at a point with sewing where, I want to do it. And I think it'd be super cool to combine crochet and sewing together, whether that be like lining bags or maybe making a sewing project and adding like a crochet trim to it. I'm not really sure what it's going to look like, but I want to make sure that I open that door to merge crochet and sewing together because I think that just makes unique projects, and it would be a really fun like tutorial to film, and yeah, it'd be fun content to make. And yeah, that's something I want to do. I think trying something new would be ideal for me to kind of, find my root again, make crochet more exciting, all of that. And I love trying new things anyways. It's very much in my personality to try new things. And yeah, I want to make sure I extend that to my craft as well. Okay, and then this one kind of goes hand in hand with the previous one, but I want to crochet new projects, crochet things that I've never made before. So the past like 2 years of knowing how to crochet, I have made a lot of bags, accessories, clothes, amigurumi. I've made a lot of that, but there are some things that I have never done before. Like I've never made a blanket for crochet, which I know. Oh, just kidding. I have made a blanket for crochet. I'm literally sitting on it right now. But okay, I guess I have made a blanket, but I've only ever made one. And that was a long time ago. So, yeah, I guess I want to do that. I've been thinking about making a temperature blanket for 2024. That's a very popular thing, and I think it would be cool to do that. That would be something fun, but I would want to make it unique, and I don't know. But I think I do want to do it. I think I do. That would be a fun project to have. And it'd be fun to make content for that project as well, being able to, capture my progress and things like that. I am planning to make a granny square blanket soon. I talked about that in one of my previous videos, the Joanne's haul video. I showed you the yarn that I got for that. I just haven't gotten around to making it yet because I'm working on the sweater. But yeah, there are just new things that I want to try for crochet. I do want to make some more blankets because I guess that's something I haven't made a lot of. And also, what I think would be really cool to make is a dress. So this past year, I have pretty much my wardrobe has changed a lot to incorporate dresses. They're just what I feel, I don't know, more comfortable in. I know that everyone has their own sense of style, and I think my style has been shifting a lot towards focusing on dresses and skirts, things like that. And I think it would be really cool to be able to crochet something like that, something that I can add to my wardrobe, or something like that I can add to like the dress part of my wardrobe, and I don't know, have something nice and special. And that would be another way that I could incorporate sewing and crochet together. If I crocheted a dress and added crochet, no, if I sewed a dress and added crochet details or something like that. Yeah, so I have these new things that I want to try. And yeah, I definitely want to make that a priority this year, to not make the same old things that I've been making, because the more new things that I learn, I think the more ideas I get for patterns that I want to write and new techniques I can teach, all of those kinds of things. So, yeah, crocheting new projects that will make crochet feel exciting and new and fun, all of that. I definitely want to make that a priority this year. And also writing patterns for those new projects too. That's always a good idea, and always a fun and interesting challenge to, teach something that even I just learned. And yeah, that is something I want to do. So that was my fourth New Year's resolution. And lastly, my fifth New Year's resolution is to vlog my progress more. So I don't necessarily mean only on YouTube. I also mean on my Instagram, which, by the way, perfect opportunity for a plug. But if you don't already follow me on Instagram, definitely check me out there. It's just Big Dream Crochet on Instagram. You can find the link in the description. But Instagram is where the majority of my content is posted, all of that. Don't get me wrong, I post a lot on YouTube too, but Instagram is where everything started. So if you want to check all that out, I am active on there pretty often for like day to day, behind the scenes kind of stuff. And yeah, check me out, follow me there if you're a fellow crocheter. Yeah, back to what I was saying about vlogging my progress. So I feel like this past year in 2023, just with me being busy and going through changes and all of that, it was kind of hard to keep up with the level of content that I would post, and especially how often I would post. Um, and I want to get back into that. I like making content. I definitely like making long form content more so than short form. So I think I like YouTube a little bit better than I like making reels on Instagram. But yeah, I just want to get better at capturing what I'm doing, like capturing what I'm making or taking pictures of my makes and sharing it, that kind of stuff. I feel like I kind of neglected that side of my business this year, um, because of my, I don't know, just lack of motivation. And then the projects that I were making were like 90% for markets. And I feel like there's only so many pictures and videos I can share of the crochet chickens that I was making, that it just is not interesting to me. And then if something's not interesting to me, it's going to be really hard for me to imagine that you will find it interesting too. So, yeah, I just want to, do the new projects that are interesting to me and make sure that I capture those interesting things to share with you, because, you never know what project is going to inspire you, or I don't know, just kind of change your crochet habits, that kind of thing. And yeah, I love sharing my projects too. I love talking about crochet with people in the community. So I don't know why I kind of neglected that this year, but I want to get back to that because that is what started my whole business. And yeah, those are my roots. I'm gotta go back and tend to them and make sure that, you know, there that part of the business is taken care of as well, because I do enjoy that. I think it's just important that I enjoy the project that I'm working on, so I am more motivated to vlog and capture my progress, take pictures, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that 2024 is going to be an exciting year. I think it really will be. That's about it for me. Do you have any crochet small business New Year's resolutions? If so, share them in the comments. I definitely want to know what you're working on, what your goals are, because we can do a better job at supporting each other and getting to know one another, when we do know what each other is working on. And maybe we're working on the same things. Maybe we can help support each other and encourage each other to keep working on our goals. So yeah, definitely share in the comments what your crochet New Year's resolutions are. Even if you don't have any, you can just say I don't have any. That's a lifestyle choice as well. And I definitely want to know, well, what are you going to be up to? Like, what's this year going to look like for you? Thank you so much for watching and crocheting with me a little bit. I think I got a couple rows done on here, but I am nowhere near finished. I still have a long way to go, of course, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. I think I'll probably be releasing that in the next couple of weeks. I have an idea for what I'm going to film. I haven't done it yet. We will get there. So anyways, yeah, make sure that you like this video. If you liked this video, if you like talking about crochet, that's what we just did. So yeah, like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my video next time. Okay, have a good week. Bye.